Judges 19 tells one of the most disturbing and tragic stories in the Bible, illustrating the moral decline of Israel during the period of the Judges. The chapter focuses on a horrific event involving a Levite, his concubine, and the tribe of Benjamin. Summary of Judges 19. A Levite from the hill country of Ephraim travels to Bethlehem to bring back his concubine, who had left him and returned to her father's house. After staying with her father for several days, the Levite decides to leave with his concubine and servant. On their way home, they stop in the town of Gibeah, in the territory of Benjamin, to spend the night. No one offers them hospitality except an old man who takes them into his home. That night, wicked men from the city surround the house and demand to have sexual relations with the Levite. In a horrifying act, the Levite offers them his concubine instead. The men abuse her throughout the night, and in the morning, she collapses at the door of the house. When the Levite finds her, she is either dead or dying, so he places her on his donkey and returns home. In response to the terrible crime, the Levite cuts her body into 12 pieces and sends them to the tribes of Israel as a call for justice. This act shocks the nation, leading to outrage and a civil war between the tribes of Israel and the tribe of Benjamin in subsequent chapters. Key lessons: 1. Moral corruption and lawlessness. Judges 19 reflects the moral and spiritual decay of Israel during the time of the Judges, when everyone did what was right in their own eyes. Judges 21:25. The story serves as a warning about the consequences of living without a clear moral compass or respect for God's laws. 2. The importance of justice. The Levite's shocking act of sending the concubine's body parts to the tribes of Israel was a cry for justice. It highlights the need for righteous judgment in the face of evil and the collective responsibility to stand against sin and injustice. 3. Human consequences of sin. This story shows how deeply sin can affect communities and individuals. The violence against the concubine and the subsequent civil war led to devastating consequences for the entire nation of Israel. It illustrates the destructive nature of sin when left unchecked. Conclusion: Plus, Judges 19 serves as a grim reminder of the moral chaos that can occur when people turn away from God's commandments. It underscores the need for leadership, justice, and adherence to God's will to prevent such moral collapse. The story also sets the stage for the later establishment of kingship in Israel, as the people sought order and leadership to guide them back to God.